Hi, it's Beck Mack here for Pops Art, and I'm actually backstage at QPAC with one of the amazing performers that just did the most incredible performance of Lorelei. I'm with Antoinette. I can hardly speak. I'm so emotional. How are you?
Laughing and crying, I hope.
Absolutely. Like, what? I'm going to go straight into it. What a show for the moments! Like the complexity and the contradictions and the power, but yet the pure sadness of being a woman right now is. We're all feeling it, but the show examines those things so well. How are you feeling at the moment?
Pretty shattered. We're really looking forward to doing the show. It's got such a beautiful, important message. But I think that we did it 3 years ago, and it resonated with a whole lot of things that were happening in the world then. But it's even more pertinent now with the news lately and the Harvey Weinstein and all that sort of stuff. Like, it's really pertinent for the Me Too movement. And also, the reason I find it so emotional is that we're sort of on the women are sort of on a little mouse wheel, and we're going around and around, and we seem to make progress, and then we go back to square one, and then we make some more progress and we go back to square one. So that's why I find it really emotional at the end, because I sort of think, well, we tried to make a change, but things still aren't changing that much.
Yeah, and that's what I loved about the piece is that it does you and your character is the one that really drives the charge to liberate, to free yourself of the confines and the constructs of the identity that's been placed on you. But you're right, like it still feels like we keep returning. But tell us about your character and her journey.
As you say, she's sort of the call to arms. So she has the idea first to perhaps not do what is expected of the Lorelei to do and sing and lure the sailors to their death. She has the idea that maybe we'll get some autonomy if we just don't do that tonight. And so she's got more to lose without giving too much away, because she had the dream that they could get some power back, and then in the end she realises they were just pawns in someone else's game. So that's why I feel so shattered at the end, because she was the one who sort of drove it, and it all went to poo.
Shit. Cocks, dick, shit. There's some fabulous language in the show.
I brought my children. I brought my children, and my daughter said to me, "What was that word you said where everyone laughed?" And I said, "Well, some people just can't do things." So they were first class can't people who can't do things. So I think I got out of that one.
Yeah. But you must relish those moments when you can just say the C word on stage in a theatre. Like that.
It's pretty. I've done it twice now in 2 operas, so I might be known as the sea girl.
But beyond the politics and the story, the actual look of it is stunning. The costumes are amazing. The singing's fantastic. Like, how does it feel to be in amongst all that beauty?
It feels incredible. I mean, the costumes are ridiculously lavish, but they're also ridiculously difficult to manoeuvre, as you can see. But the other thing that is fascinating about it is the set, because this was done before COVID. And without giving too much away, we are socially distanced in the set, in our own separate rooms alone, and talking to each other through the walls. And it was pre-COVID when it was designed. So that's what I mean. Like, every time we come back to it, it gets more and more pertinent. It's scary.
It is amazing. Now, I know you've had a big time, so you must be, pretty worn out. But just finally, what would you like the audience to come away with to come and see this show? What experience do you want to give the people?
I suppose like I said before, the more things change, the more they stay the same. And it would be great if people started to recognise that we've got to actually stop sort of trying to make these charges to make a difference in the world, but actually make it. Time's running out for our kids, for our grandchildren, for our daughters, for their daughters. Yeah. It sort of has to happen now, and I think it is. But who knows? Trump might get back in, like, oh.
I know. But I think if people come away with that feeling, that sense of that things are possible, I think that's the power of art, and I think that's the power of what you, as your amazing ensemble and creatives, have brought together. And so, congratulations! It's on the money. It's what the world needs right now, and we're on your team.
Oh my God! I wish my voice was as strong as yours right now. It sounds amazing. Go girls!
Thank you.
Thank you.